Hello viewers, Shriram here with Vijay, who cleared ACP. You would have seen him already somewhere. Where have you seen him? Maybe IPL player, maybe in Hollywood movies, somewhere. If you see that, he would have been appeared in PMP exam interview. Same place, but different t-shirt. He was sitting here with a different hairstyle, and he was giving a PMP success story sometime back. And within few weeks, he's telling that Shriram done with ACP. So we were surprised what happened. So what he was just saying to me is, when I learned PMP, I found that most of the agile concepts was there. I learned it. So it was pretty fast to clear ACP also, right? So what I do is, first thing I have to bring up his certificate because he cleared, Vijay cleared Agile Certified Practitioner, but here PMI old, the same color they're holding it. It's not orange color. Okay, the color is the blue or purple. On 19th of April, he cleared. When you cleared a PMP, Vijay?
2nd of April.
13th of April?
Yes, I mean, yeah, it was 2nd of April I started. And 3rd of April I got the result.
And
so it was around midnight,
Yeah, next 10 days you're done with the next exam. So he holds 2 PMI certificate with him. So we're going to understand his success because he came for ACP classes listening. Just few days he was there and he said, okay, Shriram, I'm done with Agile. Let me close it up. So first of all, congratulations for this massive achievement in the month of April, 2 certificates back to back in PMI. So what's the secret behind that, Vijay?
Thank you, Shriram. Thanks to you and your team, especially Rahul. And there's no secret, as I said, while going through this PMP course with you guys, I saw that all the agile concepts or whatever we need to learn in agile part of the PMP is already covering ACP also. Right. So I gave one exam. Actually, you asked us to just come and give one ACP exam while doing that PMP. You are suggested just come and just give that exam. Of course, you're not going for ACP, but let's try it. And when I gave that exam, that's how I came to know that the content is almost same. It's just the approach or the question pattern might be different, but the books or the content is same. So I think that was the kicker where I decided maybe ACP also I'll do it.
But you are a agile guy already. You have done other
mostly I work on it. Yes.
You sleep and eat with agile all the time. So that's a different story.
I did quite a few Scrum certifications. And yes, they helped me a lot in this ACP certification as well. Knowledge from those certifications.
Which book predominantly you read for this exam, ACP?
Okay, so for ACP, I think My Griffith, that was the main book which I followed. Yes, I think it's everybody's first choice.
Yeah, that's a decent book. Along with that, now we have Agile Practice Guide. See, you know what? This Agile Practice Guide was printed in 2017. Not even one guy opened that book. Okay. After PMI exam content outline changed, now everybody saying APG. What is APG? Agile Practice Guide. They found a short name for it. They started reading it. Now, really a good book there also. Good to know. So now, I know it's not so tough like PMP, but it has its own level. Even when I take a scaled agile exams, when I take a CSM certification, the exam level is moderate. Whereas when you come to ACP, it has its own standard a little high. As an agile person, how do you felt with the exam, the level of questions?
Well, I would definitely say that, the kind of questions we get in ACP, you cannot, like no other exam is compared to that, those kind of, situational questions. I gave some from scrum.org. I have done some questions, some from Scaled Agile also, some exams from Certiproof also, but you cannot compare any of these certifications with ACP. Like my exam, especially 120 questions, all situation questions. Over there in other certification, at least half or maybe a good percentage you will get direct questions. Okay, how many people in the team? So you can't expect the same kind of question in ACP. Bit of situational.
They'll ask who's a servant leader in the team. Wow, tough question. Yeah.
So it was more of situational, as if you are the team lead or the team project manager or the agile coach. Combining all these three.
Perfect. Good to know. Great to know. And time management. I know it's not an exam which has a break. It's a one shot direct, right? I think you did in a Proctor exam.
Yes, I gave a Proctor exam, and again, 120 questions and 180 minutes. Uh, I don't know, Shri. Maybe I'm not that good with time management, but I utilize full time. Again, in the last 10, 20 seconds, I submitted the exam.
Oh,
But
okay.
I, I was not in a hurry. Like PMP, this time I was not in a hurry. So it's on me. I took time. I was reading question maybe once or twice. You know, uh, Knowingly that I want to just understand this question. And to be very frank, in the beginning, I thought, okay, the exam is tough and all. The starting questions, I think they have PMI always, is doing this thing that starting questions, I'll make it pretty tough for
Yeah.
ACP or it is PMP. But after that, I started enjoying the exam actually.
Oh,
The kind of questions they were. So I started enjoying it. I did kept one, eye on the clock, but yes, I enjoyed the exam. And
that's
after a long,
good.
long time, I felt like that.
That's good, right? Enjoying the exam is really good. That's
Yes.
nice. That's nice. I know Agile is your subject, so you love it.
Mhm.
When you say you went till last 10 seconds or 20 seconds, is it something you reviewed the question? That is why it consumed that much of time?
No, I never reviewed the questions. It's just that, as I said, I was enjoying it. So I took a lot of time
Oh,
for each and every question. Wherever, I was not able to understand it, I was going through it, thrice or maybe four times. So it was fine.
right, right, right. And again, when it comes to questions in Mike Griffith or in the exam content outline of ACP, they tell that
Mhm.
the first lesson will have 17%, next it will have 20%. Do you see that proportion? In some area, pretty heavily they ask questions.
Yes, I would say, I was not able to, I cannot quantify it exactly, but yes, that kind of proportion is always there.
Okay.
For me, I felt, the easiest one was the first module, maybe the one where they talk about agile methodologies, of
Ah,
values and all. That would be something I would say they were a bit easy questions, but after that it was typical,
tough one, tough one.
PMI questions.
Yeah, yeah. It'll be four manifesto, 12 principles, pillars of Scrum, right? And those kind of stuff. Okay, I understand. Great. Anything on calculations coming there? Velocity,
Uh, no, and there was no calculation.
calculations. Okay, okay. I'm so surprised. I thought something they'll ask in velocity. Their how do you perform? What is the cycle time, lead
No, no,
time?
nothing like that. Even this time, okay, the calculator was there, but yeah, at least I didn't get any question like that.
Couldn't use it and not needed there. Good, good.
Not needed.
Fantastic. Fantastic, great. So tell me something for the people who are preparing ACP, because I have many students come for the classes and then they have a little doubt. Can I go for this exam? Will it be tougher? So what is your thought?
So I would say, Shri, if they have gone through all the lectures which you were giving, or even they have reviewed the lecture, if they were not able to attend like me, that would be first thing. And then I think you were you were asking everybody to focus on Mike Griffith. That's one book,
Right.
one primary book which everybody should follow. And if they have gone through it if they have even skimmed through the book, they should start doing the mocks. And you guys are already conducting the mocks. So
Mm.
I believe with the mocks they will learn because there is no direct question. So
Yeah.
everything you have gone through the videos, you have gone through the book once.
Good.
Then it's
Yeah,
time to go through the exam and learn through the mocks.
I understand. A couple of marks will do, or you have to do more than that.
I did like 5, 6
Whew.
mocks actually. Yes. So I started with mocks only.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
So there were quite a few free one, like Simply Learn. It was there,
Acha, acha, acha,
and
acha.
then like 3, 4 mocks you provided, and then on the internet there are some questions. I won't say they were mocks. I'm sorry, but at least 20, 25 questions. They all are free.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah, that's how I did it.
I think you started enjoying answering agile questions. Keep on answering.
It was really good, Shri. Yeah, ACP was really good.
Nice, nice.
And I
Okay.
really don't want to compare it that, ACP is easier than PMP and all. They're like two different things altogether. But yeah, you'll enjoy it.
That's
That's
true.
all I
That's
can say. Uh-huh.
so. Which city you are, Vijay?
Currently I'm in Toronto. Uh,
Toronto.
yeah.
Okay. So now you're becoming a PMI master, having PMP one side, ACP one side. So your market value has gone high, isn't
All
it?
thanks to you, Shri.
You put the effort there. Good. So is your organization aware that you are a PMI star?
I mean, I did, submitted a request to reimburse the fee. So
You did your right part of what to do.
Yes.
They'll be surprised, man. $500, man. That's pretty high.
Yeah. It's yet to be approved, so let's see.
I don't think people do this back to back, but going forward, what I'm getting a feel is anybody do PMP will also do ACP. So what will happen is they will hold two certificates with them going forward. That's a feel I'm getting, because the moment you read PMP, you're getting 50% of agile content. Now, little more push you have to give. That's it. Not heavily, maybe a little bit on the planning, velocity side, some more concepts, little deep understanding. That's it. Then you're done with your ACP also. Who want to miss it? 2 Oscar awards? Okay, get it. That's a
good
good
way
thing.
of saying it, actually. Yeah.
And when A.R. Rahman for the music got 2 Oscar awards, that's so good, right? He holds 2 with them. Like PMI, if you hold 2, that's really proud moment. Good. Also, the market is more moving to agile. In your resume, you should have it, whether you use in your corporate or not. It is becoming like a basic now. PMP and agile should be there. If you want to get a better salary, if you're fine with what they give, then it's fine. No certificate needed. Go ahead and get the salary what they want. So
I agree with you. Maybe there are companies which are not purely agile, but at least every company will go into hybrid mode. That's for sure is going to happen.
You have to talk the language, right? See, when you go to the customer, if your company don't do, at least customer will do. They're asking, is anybody from your team can talk about how to run a scaling agility, or you talk about agile, or talk about leadership. Some other thing they keep asking. So market is changing. Good, good to know. How is market in your place? Is it busy? Job opportunities?
Yeah, it's going good, and with this lockdown, and since last 1 year, I think people are investing time on learning. So of course, the competition definitely it's
Yeah,
increasing. Everybody's putting efforts.
I understand. At least I have produced a lot of people in Canada with PMP in the last 1 year. Every batch, I have a bunch of people from Canada getting into PMP. So every other street, you'll have one guy, hey, you cleared from ShriLearning, I too, man. Let's
I
compete.
know 3 of them actually who were there, a part of our PMP class as well. So yeah, you're right.
Good to know. Thanks, Vijay, for coming up here. If you want to give any more tips, would be happy to listen.
Tip would be for both, who are coming from PMP to ACP and who are trying for the first time any PMI certification. Just go through the videos or the course which which you are arranging. Plus, quickly just once go through the book My Griffith, and then start with the mocks. It's really important, to know what kind of questions will be there.
Mm-hmm.
So I would suggest, learn with the mocks. That would be my suggestion for everybody.
Valuable tip. I appreciate. Thanks, Vijay. Because one thing you said at the beginning, it's all about situation question. There is no point in keep on dragging your time. Whatever you
There's
read,
nothing to mug up actually.
yeah, makes sense. This is what I understood when I went for ACP. Those days, this much of mock was not there. At least I don't have this much of YouTube channel. I'm talking some 4 or 5 years back. 3 days before, until then, I was just reading what is Scrum, pillar of Scrum, and what is velocity. This is what I was reading in the ACP books. One guy, 3 days before the exam, he lost the ACP exam. He called me. Shriram, are you going to ACP? Yeah, I'm going for ACP. Don't mug only the lines. Understand the concept. Situation questions all coming there. 50%. Those days are 50% situation. If not, you lose the exam. Immediately close the book. Next 3 days, I was just visualizing what all situation can happen, searching in internet for situation questions. But when I went to the exam, what he said is absolutely right. It's purely situation. Once you understand the concept, you just go there, understand the situation, start answering. On the spot, you can play the game. Agile is one thing. You don't need to be a great memory guy. On the spot, you can understand the question. From there, you can play the game. So that's how it will be. Right. Nice to know. Super. Great, Vijay. Once again, thanks a lot for coming up here, and happy to have you second time here in our YouTube channel, where PMP, then ACP. Next, you have to give some other interview for your, any new album release or music program.
Thanks to you, Shri, and thanks to Rahul as well. Thanks a lot.
Man. Great, man. Keep rocking. All the best. We'll catch up again.
Thank you.
And thanks all the viewers for watching this one. And a kind recommendation is look out for more Agile going forward. Even though you learn PMP or any certification, learn little depth of Agile also. Market is in demand for it. Right. Thank you. Thanks for watching.